A special Countdown Bulletin podcast is now live. In a news conference, crazy even by his standards, Donald Trump declared Friday afternoon in the Oval Office that criticism of him is now really illegal. Trump was asked about the follow-up to the FCC blackmailing of ABC over the Charlie Kirk story as reported by Jimmy Kimmel and how they got Kimmel forced off the air by FCC blackmail. He turned the topic immediately to himself, made up a statistic that 94, 95, 96, or 97% of all stories on network news are against him, and quote, "That's really illegal in my opinion." Trump declaring something illegal, in his opinion, is not the end of it, except if there are scheming men inside that mafia organization he describes as an administration, such as we saw this week when Brendan Carr decided to act on his own to remove Kimmel from the airwaves by extra legal means. What will happen next is, in fact, there going to be some attempt to combine these two events in which the FCC now goes after the networks for illegal Trump criticism. Or worse yet, if Trump now expands his promise to declare Antifa, which does not really exist, a terrorist organization. And if the organization does not exist, how can you prove you are not a member of it? In other words, could you be declared an Antifa terrorist for criticizing Trump? This week's two stories: the FCC reaction, the FCC lies about what Jimmy Kimmel said about Charlie Kirk, and the FCC bullying and blackmailing in concert with Sinclair Broadcasting over this entire Kimmel story. Put those two stories together, it got such bad response that it was criticized roundly, logically, clearly, and yet angrily Friday afternoon by Republican Senator Ted Cruz. Cruz positions himself against Trump over Jimmy Kimmel. All that and more in a special new Countdown Bulletin podcast, now live wherever you podcast.